Yeah, I came into this race pretty well prepared. I've been training specifically for this Xterra and the one in Buffelspoort as actually I use it as part of my build up towards the Xterra series in USA, which starts in the middle of April. We took this preparation relatively seriously, and I came out and I pre-rode the course a couple of times, and yeah, so we came into pretty well prepared. And I was happy with my swim, but also the swimming with Xterra is not the beginning and end of everything, so you can come out here and lose a bit of time and not stress too much about it, because it is in essence a mountain biker's race. Came out to swim comfortably, felt pretty good because the bike starts with a 15-minute climb, so you can't overcook the swim too much. You have to come out fresh. Came out to swim fresh, blitz transition, got on the bike and started climbing. And because this is such a long, it's only 28 k's, but it's slow going. I think it's typical South African course. It's sandy, it's rocky. Towards the end, it's single track. So for 28 k's, it's a pretty slow going race, tough going race, lots of pedaling. There's no free speed on this course really. When I got to this one really steep section, during pre-riding, I noticed that the soil wasn't really packed well, and I knew with all the age groupers and the sports event the day before the race, or yesterday going up there, they're going to really churn it up and it's going to be loose. And I didn't want to take the risk of trying to ride it and then spinning out or making a mistake. And I pride myself on being able to ride crazy stuff uphill, but this is a race and it's about speed, and I swallowed my pride, and I knew before I got there that I was going to dismount and just jump off and run up, and that way be safe and sure that I'm going to get up there no problems. I've helped develop the Specialized Terra Triathlon shoe, which is a off-road specific mountain bike or triathlon specific mountain bike shoe. Literally everything that I asked for in that shoe was made as I asked, and that says a lot about a company putting their confidence in an athlete who just dreams up stuff. So for this race I rode the 2012 Specialized S-Works Epic, the 29er. That's another thing that's been one of my big passions, was the 29er. I first raced on a 29er on this course in Grabouw in 2008. I ride it stock standard, I don't have any fancy parts on it, and it's incredibly light, it's responsive, and it, for me, being also the caveman, I tend to break stuff. It's super reliable. When I bomb down a hill with lots of rocks and roots and stuff, I don't want to pick my line, I just want to shoot from the top to the bottom. I call it my point and shoot technique. I stay off the brakes and just try and do a straight line from the top to the bottom, and this bike just eats it up. The last third of the bike has a lot of flat parts, it has a lot of downhill and a lot of technical parts, so all three of those count to my strength. Because I'm a big powerful rider, I know I'll be faster than anyone on the open flat sections, and on the technical parts, as long as I stay calm and focused and not make mistakes, I'm pretty comfortable that I'm going to make time. I didn't see Greg Minnaar or Andrew Nietling's name on the start list, so I think I was pretty confident in my downhilling abilities, and I was really calm, and I didn't try to make crazy time. I just wanted to be safe and sure and get down the hill with no problems. So I had about a 2-minute lead on Dan, and it's comforting to know, and coming into the run with a 2-minute lead, I'm pretty comfortable. And even though it's a long run, it's 11.5 k's, it's a slow run. It's got a lot of hills, it's got a lot of sand, it's got a lot of rocks. It's slow going, but my running has improved to the extent that I'm not too worried about anyone closing a 2-minute gap. So I could come in off the bike relaxed, and I could make sure I drank enough, and I had my cliff shots. And I started the run comfortable, and of course I want to make a good showing and run hard. You know, I was telling myself, man, Ryan Sands is racing. Maybe I can post a better run split than Ryan Sands. And when I started running, it's like, I'm tired and it's hot and it's still a long way. And maybe if I just run a constant pace, then I know it'll be enough. But like I said, it's a challenging run and it's very scenic. I'd like to think of myself as the best extra athlete on the planet, and I have to, of course, win my home race to prove that, you know. So I was thankful that I can pull everything together, because it is a big package. Winning a race is not just performance, there's so many little parts that goes together into creating a champion that repeats event after event. So yeah, I'm glad we're on a good page and things are looking forward.